This is the Nokia Lumia 710. It's one of our 2 additional smartphones that we're announcing today. It's very much a personalizable device. As you can see, we have 5 different colors that you could put on the back. There's also, not only is there a black front, but there's also a white one here on the table, so you can really choose the kind of colors that help complement your personality. What makes this product unique in that regard also is the accessories that we can have. There's this Purity headset by Monster, which comes in various different colors to complement the same colors that are on the back, as well as a variety of Bluetooth headphones. We've got some speakers, so there's a lot of really cool gear that's complementing the same color story that we have on the product. So just to highlight some of the interesting elements, this is a 3.7-inch display. LCD display with clear black technology, so it makes the black really stand out more and brings out the colors in the UI. It's also got the 5-megapixel camera with an LED flash. It comes with 512 megabytes of RAM, a 1.4 gigahertz processor, so it's very responsive. As you can see, very fast user interface. 8 gigabytes of onboard memory, so you really have enough to store all your photos and the music that you'd like. Let me see. 7.6 hours of talk time on UMTS and 6.9 on GSM, and I think that probably covers the main specs I'd like to highlight. It has a camera key, volume keys on the side, as well as the power key on the top. You can just about see the audio connector as well as the micro USB charger. The device supports micro SIM, so you need the smaller SIM card. But and of course, because the backs are interchangeable, you can get to the battery and change that out, and you can see here's the micro SIM card slot. In terms of the user interface, this comes with the Mango UI, which is the Windows Phone 7.5 release. It has some really cool new features, in particular the grouping of your social networking contacts. So these days, when you have like 200 or 300 contacts in Facebook, it's very hard to keep up to date with the ones you care most about. So by creating a group of just the people you're interested in staying up to date with, you can see just at a glance the main updates that they have. You can see consolidated view of all the feedback. Pictures, you can go and see the albums that they have created. So it consolidates all the pictures that you and the contacts that you want to stay in touch with. Then the next thing that's really impressive with this device, and also the Lumia 800, is the impressive Internet Explorer version 9 and the internet browsing experience. So it's because of the network here, unfortunately we're going to have a hard time with the let's see if this works. Of course, we have while it's loading, you can have different tabs open, so you can quickly multitask through those. Let's see. It does have the fastest internet browsing rendering engine. It uses the hardware graphics accelerator as well to make sure that the pictures come up, the websites load up as quickly as possible. It's a HTML5 browser, and unfortunately this page isn't rendering, and we're having some network congestion here at the show today. But just to complement the internet browsing, of course there's a dedicated search box here, search key, which brings up the Bing search window. From here you can just start typing in there. It will come up with predictive responses. You can also use your music ID recognition, so you can listen to some music and it will recognize the track, and it will help you find, download it from the Nokia Music Store, for instance. This is the Bing Vision, where basically you could take a picture of a barcode or a book and you can see reviews straight away. It will take you to the website where you can purchase it. And last but not least, the voice recognition, so you could do a voice search. So overall, the capabilities of the Mango platform is very impressive. We offer a couple of other things like the Nokia Drive, which offers turn-by-turn voice navigation. So in over 100 countries and many languages, you can navigate to whichever destination. We've also got Nokia Music, which, if I just open that up, the Nokia Music capabilities we have, as you'll see in a moment, there's a mixed radio, which is a new thing that you may have heard in the keynote by Stephen Elop this morning. What mixed radio offers is an ability to select your own channels, your own kind of music that you want to hear. Let's say I select pop. It's going to pick a number of radio stations which you can listen to, and basically what it's doing is it'll stream the music down to your phone and it will cache it for offline playback. So completely free, and if you want to downloading of this is basically mapped to the 14.6 million tracks that we have on the Nokia Music Store, so you can download them direct to your device and use them and keep them forever. So very powerful mixed radio application. The other thing that's worth highlighting here is the gigs. What this gigs hub does is it lets you see all the activities, all the events that are near you. You can actually select one of these, and the idea is it tell you where it is, when it is, and you can go in and buy show tickets directly from the application. So overall, it's a great product, very, very robust, easy to use, very, very approachable. A lot of people haven't started using the Windows smartphone platform yet, but it is really, really fantastic and easy to start using. So I hope this demo of the product is suitable for you. Any questions you may have?
Between this and the 800, how does it differ?
The key differences to highlight are the fact that the memory configuration is different. This one has an 8 GB memory. The 800 has 16 gigabytes. The display is slightly different. The size is the same. They're both 3.7 inch. This one has an LCD display. The 800 has an AM OLED display. So a much more premium display on the 800. But one other difference I think is worth highlighting. The 8 megapixel camera this is a 5 megapixel camera. The 800 has an 8 megapixel camera, which is a Carl Zeiss optics. Other than that, in terms of processing, RAM, those are the same. We have 1.4 gigahertz of processing and 512 megabytes of RAM on both of these products.
In terms of existing product ranges, what does this come close towards in terms of hardware inside?
In terms of
the existing current range, is there any innards taken from one and put in this?
Oh, I see what you mean. No, this is using the Qualcomm Snapdragon engine, so it's the first time for Nokia. There is a very familiar design to the Nokia. I think it's the Nokia 701. Oh, sorry, I might be getting my numbers mixed up there. It could be the 601 or the 60. It basically is a Symbian device that has a very similar DNA, similar form factor. You don't quote me on the number, so you have to look that one up. But there's a very similar product design with a smaller display on Symbian, which may or may not be shown here today. But I'm in the Windows Phone group, so I don't stay up to date with all the Symbian product releases, I'm afraid.
Okay, thank you very much indeed, sir.